Hello, my name is Kyle Dilger and I'm the Chief Branding Officer at Namella.com. Namella is a business naming agency specifically for small businesses, like the one you're looking at starting. Naming a business is one of the most frustrating aspects of starting a new business, but if you keep these tips in mind, it should make it easier. If these following tips just aren't getting you closer to that perfect name for your business, be sure to check out our affordable business naming services at Namella.com. Number 1. Don't choose a name without a matching domain name. For those of you that aren't technically inclined, a domain name is simply the www website address of a business. This one is non-negotiable. You have to understand that the attention of a new client is very delicate. If they see your ad, hear your name from someone, or drive by your business and decide to look you up, they need to be able to find you easily. All it takes is a couple times not being able to enter your domain name and they move on. Whatever you do, make yourself easy to find and make the domain name match exactly to the name of your business. Furthermore, it has to be a .com. .net, .biz, or .usa are unprofessional and people tend to forget. You can check availability of a business domain name with the search tool on GoDaddy.com. Number 2. Don't use your name or last name as your business name. There are 3 reasons for this. First, let's say you were to start an electronics store. John's Electronics doesn't quite have the same ring to it that a name like Best Buy has. The name is weak and not memorable. Second, if you're too closely associated with your company, it's all too easy for clients to always expect to talk and deal with you and only you. What if you want to grow? And finally, it's hard to walk away if you ever want to sell your business, as it's your name and your reputation at stake. Number 3, don't get cutesy with your name. If it takes someone more than a couple guesses to figure out about what you do, you're doing it wrong. Make it clear what you do so you are easy to remember and not one of those businesses you see and wonder, what in the heck does this business do every time you see it? Even better if you can make it short. This means no weird spellings, no X's where they shouldn't be. Your name should pass the radio test, which means that someone should be able to hear, understand, and remember your name even if they heard it on the radio. Now, some branding pros might disagree with me here, but after working with thousands of new small businesses, I think getting fancy for smaller operations is a bad idea. If you have millions to spend on marketing, that may be different, but most of us don't. Here at Namella, we say that clarity is king and don't suggest names that require lots of explanation. We believe a name should stand on its own. Number 4, don't get the wrong feedback on a business name. Start with an understanding that the best name is the one that makes the right people, which are your customers, think the right things about your business, which are relevant and positive associations. You need to define what your brand will stand for, both in a logical sense of features and benefits and an emotional sense of feelings and associations. Your name has to suggest, inspire, or support this definition. Oftentimes, this means that you and your partners are not the best qualified people to evaluate names. You have to take the ideas to as many outsiders as you can. Big companies spend tens of thousands of dollars testing names with consumers. You can do research yourself by taking name candidates to potential clients or customers, or simply people you know from different walks of life. But you have to ask for the right feedback or you won't get anything useful. You're not asking if they like the names or if they understand the names. You're looking for associations and reactions to the name. You want first impressions. Finally, number 5, don't do this alone. The more minds you have on it, the more ground you'll cover in the discovery and brainstorming process. You should be using a ton of resources. Over here at Namella, we use all sorts of dictionaries: Greek, Latin, French, Italian, and German dictionaries. We also look at branding case studies, rhyming dictionaries, word association resources, thesauruses, and other high-tech resources to develop brand names. We hope you enjoyed these little tidbits of information on naming your business. If you're having any sort of difficulty, feel free to check out our affordable naming services at Namella.com.